Let's get back to our top story that we have been tracking. Our reporters continue to be with us. Rishika Sadam is joining us live from Hyderabad. Radhika Ramaswamy is live with us from Mumbai. Radhika, I'm coming to you. We've seen serpentine lines in the city of Mumbai as well after yesterday's chaos. I believe you've managed to lay hand on a couple of bottles as well. How long did you have to wait? And what is it looking like in Mumbai?
Yes, Shreya, that's right. I was able to score some bottles from here. But as far as how the situation here is in Mumbai is concerned, you can see serpentine lines are just outside this particular wine shop. Of course, there is some amount of social distancing that is being maintained right outside this particular place. You can see all these people who are, who are keeping some amount of distance between each other. There are cops also, some security guards also who are trying to discipline these people. I will show you the ladies' separate queue here. So that's a speciality of this outside this particular alcohol shop. There is a separate queue for women, and you can see there are at least about 6 to 7 people who are inside that particular store. Probably, as per the state government orders, they've said that only 50% of staff is supposed to be there. We are not entirely certain if those guidelines have been followed. There are many people inside the store. But of course, as far as these customers are concerned, people who are trying to buy alcohol are concerned, they are maintaining some amount of social distancing. There are cops, security guards who are trying to discipline them as well. Mumbai police has given instruction to many of these wine shop owners to bring about some sort of token system so that there is no overcrowding. Yesterday we saw immense amount of overcrowding even before many of the wine shops in Mumbai opened. Today there is some amount of discipline. Of course there is crowd, but social distancing is being maintained. There is hygiene factor that is being looked at. So slightly better, as far as the situation in Mumbai is concerned, as compared to yesterday. There is a separate queue for women, a separate queue for men, and people are following social distancing and hygiene factors. Looks like they are in place, and there is a screening also that's happening, and police officials who are on guard outside giving instructions, disciplining the crowd as well.
All right, Radhika, thank you very much for that quick update. I can go across to our guest this afternoon, Dr. KK Agarwal, joining us as well. Dr. KK Agarwal, a medical question here. A lot of people are saying, given the sort of overcrowding we have seen yesterday outside liquor shops, where the police, had a big headache of trying to disperse everyone, etc. And these are not just pictures that came from Mumbai, they came from Delhi, they came from across the country. Many people are saying, where was the need to open liquor shops given that you knew what exactly was going to happen? Are we going to lose out on the gains that we have made in the last 40 days with this one act?
So one is Corona Namaste to everybody. The first thing is that opening of alcohol was not desirable, and we never expected in a medical fraternity that the first thing to open will be alcohol, bidi shop and cigarette shop, pan shop. This is absolutely wrong, number one. A wrong message has gone by putting 70% cess on the liquor, because the message goes is the doctors, the chemists, everybody will say to maintain social distancing, we are increasing our charges by 70%. You are now telling doctors, hospitals to Corona, because up till now everybody was doing a social service that we have to absorb the cost of the PPE. But if government is charging 70% on the alcohol charges, it will open out that everybody will say that I am reducing my staff by to 1/3. My expenses have gone up. So everybody will start charging 70% because government has given them a way. Third thing is that if you are not going to maintain social distancing, remember, a Heart Care Foundation of study has shown per kilometer, if your people are less than 200 per kilometer density, the number of cases are only 35. But if your per kilometer density is more than 1,000, then the number of cases are 2,000. So for all practical purposes, we have to maintain social distancing. Rare situations, if you find that social distancing is not possible in an emergency situation, then only you can rely on a proper masking. Otherwise, masking plus social distancing, both are important.
Okay, Dr. Agarwal, then the next question, of course, will be, and we can talk about it after we've played out a report by my colleague Ashika, who's now reporting to us from Calcutta. But, you know, the other point of the argument is this. How long will you keep shops shut down? The fact is that, you know, the coronavirus is not going anywhere for the next 3 months, 4 months possibly. The fact is that a cure is a long while, you know, the cure is not happening anytime soon. It's still some way away. The vaccine is nowhere near being made. That again is some 18 months away. How long can you remain in a situation of a lockdown? How long can you keep liquor shops, you know, shuttered? How long can you keep restaurants shut, etc.? That's the other side of the argument that will come.
Corona is not going to go. It is going to last for years together, not months. Now, you have to maintain social distancing. You have to live with social distancing. Government had given 40 days for everybody to plan. How are they going to maintain a social distancing? You still have 10-15 days to plan. You have to. I asked all these people who are leaving Delhi and going out for a palyan, and I asked them, "Kyun chhod ke ja rahe ho?" And their answer was that if we have to maintain a social distancing, we have no job in Delhi because we can't stay 10 people in 10 by 10 kholi, and we can't afford a area which is costlier, and no shop is giving us the job because they have to maintain a 3 by 3 square foot area. So therefore, that social distancing, if you don't do, number of cases will go on increasing, and you will find in the next 2 days. Now today, number of cases are approximately 4,000. It will become 5,000, 6,000. That's expected. Unless you maintain social distancing, number of cases will rise.
In any case, the largest spike, single-day spike that we have seen has come in the last 24 hours. Let's quickly get in a caller. This is Ganesh, who's calling us from Bangalore. Ganesh, good afternoon. Please go ahead.
Hi. So let me begin by saying the importance of understanding the COVID crisis that we all are going through. But the fact of the matter is people are not taking it seriously in terms of the criticality. It's due to the low mortality rate that we are witnessing in India. So that would be causing one of the kind of the easing of the mindset of the people. So in a way that is affecting. And what we are witnessing at the liquor shops is it's just about purchasing the liquor rather than just thinking about the crisis of the COVID. So you see, you can clearly witness there are wide range of people, right from the poor to the rich. You see a different section of the people who are standing in the queue, but only their motto is to just purchase the liquor. But the kind of the fear that they had it, but no longer exists. It's just because of the kind of the numbers that we are seeing in terms of the mortality.
Okay.
And to be honest, the high level we reached enough, or we provided the kind of the awareness to the people that the COVID is one of the scary the disease. But when it comes to the low level, certainly I don't see any kind of the awareness that is provided to the people.
Okay, Ganesh, thank you very much for your views. Now, social distancing has become the biggest casualty in Kolkata as people rushed outdoors to buy alcohol at liquor stores. CNN News 18's Ashika Singh with this report.
कोलकाता में शराब की दुकानें खुल गई हैं। कल सरकारी ऑर्डर के बाद शाम को 3 बजे से लेकर के और 6 बजे तक ही ये दुकानें खुली रहीं, लेकिन आज दोपहर 12 बजे से दुकानें खुल गई हैं। यहाँ की तस्वीरें आप देखिए, लंबी कतारें लगी हुई हैं। लोग यहाँ पर एक साथ भी कई जगह पर खड़े नज़र आ रहे हैं। हालांकि दुकानों के सामने कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से पूरी व्यवस्था की जा रही है कि लोग सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग के साथ ही खड़े रहें, लेकिन यहाँ पर लोग जो हैं वो एक साथ खड़े नज़र आ रहे हैं। आप लोग दूर दूर क्यों नहीं खड़े हो रहे, एक साथ क्यों खड़े हैं? अब टीवी के कैमरों को देख करके दूर दूर खड़े हुए हैं, वरना ये एक साथ ही बिना सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग का पालन किए हुए खड़े थे।
As I said, these are pictures that are coming in not just from one place but across the country. Let me go across to Rishika Sadam, who is joining us from Hyderabad, where I believe no alcohol shops, liquor shops have opened. Rishika, why is that? Rishika, can you hear me?
Yes, Shreya, can you please repeat the question?
Yes, sure. The question I was asking you is this. There are liquor shops that have opened across the country, at least in many parts of the country, but no liquor shop is opened in Hyderabad, I believe. Why is that?
Yes, that's right, Shreya. There's no shops open in Hyderabad, absolutely. In fact, yesterday the state health officials have met the chief minister and had said that, Hyderabad, Vikarabad, Medchal and Rangareddy, these are the 4 neighboring areas of Hyderabad, and they have classified them as red zones and suggested him that a decision should be taken that there should be no relaxation in these areas at all, and if necessary, there should be a stricter model of implementation of lockdown. And as we speak, there's a cabinet meeting that started at 2 p.m. It's about to begin. And post that, the further course of lockdown in Telangana will be decided. I'm going to quickly show you. I'm in front of a liquor store in Hyderabad. This is pretty much the situation across the state. They've all been shut. As of now in Telangana, only essential services shops are allowed to operate. However, there's a completely contrast picture in Andhra Pradesh, but in Telangana, it's a stricter model of lockdown. Only essential services shops are operating. A few industries have started operating now. A cabinet meeting is underway to decide the further course of action. But in Andhra Pradesh, the queue stretching up to 3 kilometers outside the liquor shops, despite an additional retail excise tax being levied. Yesterday it was 25%. Today the state government levied another 50% more. So total it's 75% of tax, additional tax was imposed on Andhra by Andhra state government. So that would mean very, very high liquor prices. Despite that, we're still seeing queues outside Andhra Pradesh in liquor stores, and in few of the stores yesterday they had to be shut because the police had to shut them because there were no social distancing norms followed. Absolutely, there was a lot of crowd pushing each other, which is why the police had to shut these stores. And warning has also been given by the district collectors. If this continues, the shops will have to shut. Now Andhra is also working on prohibition of liquor. They say by the end of this month, 15% of the shops which are already operating will be shut permanently, and completely the government will take control.
Okay, Rishika, do stay on with us. Let's now get our viewers a report from Delhi, specifically East Delhi. This is where a lot of people had gathered outside a liquor shop, and this is where the police had to resort to lathi charge, and the shop was not opened. Now in East Delhi, there are liquor shops that have opened, and despite a 70% cess in Delhi on the sale of alcohol, despite the fact that it's really, really hot in the city, look at the number of lines that Runjhun Sharma is showing us.
Despite a 70% hike on alcohol, which is a special corona tax imposed by the Kejriwal government, the queues outside liquor shops are massive. On my left, queue runs for kilometers. On my right, again, the queue for the same liquor shop runs for kilometers. There's police, in fact, which is lathi charging at a few people who are breaking social distancing norms. So despite the fact that the price of alcohol has gone up by 70%, it seems that Delhiites don't seem to care. The queues that we're seeing outside liquor shops in various parts of Delhi are massive. The police there again lathi charging on people.
All right, that was Runjhun who's reporting to us from Delhi, and we have a caller from Delhi itself. Nitin is calling us. Nitin, please go ahead. Should there be a national tax on the sale of alcohol as high as 70% or 75%?
Yes, ma'am. I think the tax is okay. That is most probably one is to earn income for the tax for the state, as well as maybe discourage some of the people to buy alcohol. But regarding the social distancing norms which have been flouted, why not start an online delivery system of the same, where I think most of this concern will be addressed. This was my query. Maybe
okay,
that we can look into it.
Yeah, I mean, that is something that West Bengal, the state of West Bengal is doing. But given the volumes of sale we have seen yesterday, Nitin, I wonder whether it's even possible to deliver that amount of alcohol. In the state of Uttar Pradesh alone, alcohol worth 100 crore rupees was sold. Does India really have the capacity to make home deliveries at such a large level? I don't think so. But yes, that is a suggestion that everyone is looking at, and it is something that the state of West Bengal is already implementing. Thank Thank you very much for calling us. Let me go across to Pranshu Mishra now, who's reporting to us from Lucknow. As you know, state governments across the country, their coffers have run dry after a 40-day lockdown. You desperately need money, and all states, 30% of their revenue comes from the sale of alcohol. Yesterday itself, on day one, Uttar Pradesh sold alcohol worth 100 crore rupees, which means approximately 50 crores have gone into the state coffers. Pranshu Mishra is in Lucknow and is getting us this report.
A day after liquor sale was permitted in Uttar Pradesh, normalcy has returned on the wine shops. And here in Lucknow, at the particular shop where I am, we are seeing normal queues, not more than 8 to 10 people at the moment. Norms of social distancing are being followed. Lines have been made so that people stand at following the 2 gaj ki duri ka norm, which has been given by the Prime Minister. So people are actually sincere now. And we also have cops on duty here. But before we go to cops, let's get a sense from people. आप लोग कल नहीं ले पाए थे क्या?
नहीं सर, कल नहीं लिया था।
आज लेने आए हैं? जी। ठीक है। आप बताइए, कल आप नहीं आए थे लेने? कल क्यों नहीं आए थे? कि भीड़ होगी इस वजह से?
नहीं, डेली तो पीते नहीं है।
अच्छा।
अपना आज ले लिया, 2 पिएंगे, बस हो गया अपना।
Okay, 2 पिएंगे और बस हो गया अपना. Let me go across to our next caller. Sanjay is calling us from Mumbai. Sanjay, please go ahead.
Yeah, I need to know, guys keep saying that they're poor people, they don't have the money, from where they're going to eat the food and all this thing. Now tell me one thing, where are they getting the money to buy alcohol at such a high prices? Where the money is coming from? And the other question is mine. We saw what happened last month about the Muslim people gathering together. Now, are you going to blame the same thing here? As we are doing much bigger than those.
No, you know, I agree with you. Communal politics is something that should...
One time we
Sanjay, I agree with you. I think I understand the point you're trying to make.
Give us food now.
No, Sanjay, you know, there are a set of people who have run out of money. Do remember that there are many, many people in this country who have lost their jobs, poor people who have lost their jobs because of the lockdown, and they genuinely don't have money. Whatever savings they might have, it runs out, right? It will run out in 30 days, 40 days. So there are people in this country who need financial help, who need the free rations. These people who are lining up outside liquor shops, well, they clearly have the money, which is why they are lining up. But that doesn't really, you know, say anything about the people who don't have the money for a square meal. So let's just keep those two, issues separate. Also, I take your point about communal politics that plays out over almost everything in this country. That should really be kept out of pandemic coverage. That is something that I truly believe in. Let me go across to Rupashri Nanda, who's now reporting total chaos in Krishna Nagar, where social distancing once again was thrown out of the window by people who lined up to buy alcohol, despite that 70% cess that the state of Delhi has imposed. This is Rupashri's report.
You can see there's utter chaos over here. Now my camera person Ravinder can show you first the liquor shop over there, the long queue of people that you can see over here. Police essentially is lathi charging people. They're completely asking people to move away, and all of them are running away. Now many of those people had gathered here since 4 a.m. in the morning today, and they were unhappy that despite the hike in the price of liquor, they were not able to get the liquor from here. They've all gone away into the lane, deeper into the road, into this very road, but they will not go away. After some time, maybe after 20 minutes or so, or 15 minutes or so, you can see the same crowd of people again gathering over here, completely flouting all social distancing norms, and despite repeated attempts by the police and by even volunteers and shopkeepers, there is desperation amongst them to get their hands on the liquor. So will the liquor shop over here be closed now?
एक्चुअली आज खुला नहीं है, थोड़ा रश देख के तो खुला नहीं गया है, क्योंकि आप देखा कितना रश था यहाँ पर जो है, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग मेंटेन नहीं हो रही थी, तो इट वाज जस्ट नॉट प्रैक्टिकल टू ओपन द शॉप.
So it will remain closed today?
Most probably.
Okay, and what about tomorrow, sir?
Can't say.
I think that's a warning that is coming in for all people who are fond of their drink. If you want to buy a bottle, ensure that there's social distancing. If you don't, if you crowd outside liquor shops, then the liquor shops will not open. That's something, that's an experience that Delhi is having. That's an experience that Bombay is having as well. We are putting reports from across the country on our website, news18.com. For the moment, slipping into a quick break on the show. There's much more coming up on the other side. Do stay with us.